Hi, today is April 15th, 2015, and this is day one of my video diary that I decided to start. It's going to be a long journey, but I am more than happy to take it with you. I hope that you have lots of questions, that maybe I give you some insight and a little bit more about me, and we'll learn from each other, and overall it turns out to be a great experience. So let's start with what this video diary will be about and what it will not be about. I will not be talking about sex. I know that may disappoint you. No, I'm not telling you what I'm doing in bed. That's kind of weird, and I don't think it's none of your business. I will not be talking about my personal relationships with people as far as like marriage and the whatnot. I just think that's too close to home, and I don't feel comfortable really sharing that with everybody. Maybe at some other time I might feel comfortable, but at this current juncture I do not. What we will talk about my diet. We'll talk about my diet a lot. We will talk about what I'm currently doing, how work is going, a little bit about school. We'll talk about any adventures that may be going on. We'll talk about friendships. We'll talk about depression. We will talk about rope, and I think I already did a blog on rope and how it feels to me, but we'll probably talk about my adventures in rope and what we're currently doing with that. Any upcoming events. I will not tell you where they're at because as much as I love you guys, I really don't want you showing up at an event and making me feel uncomfortable. So anyways, I would just tell you that there is groups in Vegas that cater to that. So let's start with diet and how that's going. This morning, I'm listening to Dean Martin, so if you hear it kind of in the background, that's kind of cool. This morning I got up. I did not want to get up. I did anyway. That's one of the things that I have to do as somebody who has depression. I have to force myself to get out of bed every day, even if I don't want to. I got up. I washed the dog. I clipped his nails. I took him for a walk. I came back. Obviously, I showered. I came back, and then I logged in here and tried to do my video diary, and I was 10 minutes into the first one and my computer crashed. So hopefully it doesn't do it this time, because I really don't want to record it a third time. So then it's not that I was lazy, I'm just too tired to cook this morning. So one thing that they recommend that you do, that you can supplement your diet with when you have lap band surgery or gastric bypass, or the sleeve, you can do protein shakes. So this morning I'm having this one. It's kind of close to the camera. Sorry, it was a little weird. Hope you can see it. It's 30 grams of protein. It's very low in sugar. There's only 1 gram of sugar in it. It's high in sodium, but most protein shakes are. Even if you get the powder, you're going to have a sodium spike. You can counteract that by drinking lots of water and exercising as much as possible. Then after I have my protein shake, I'm probably going to have one of these because I've been craving sugar. And I really don't want to have a shit ton of sugar, and this one's not that bad. So I'm having the Go-Go Squeeze applesauce. I have some other squeezes in the fridge that are like kale and applesauce. It's like kale applesauce and carrots or something weird, but it's really good. So I have those whenever I'm craving sugar. Then probably up until lunchtime I'll probably just drink water. I'm saying a lot, and I do that, so if you have a problem with it, you probably shouldn't watch me. So that is what I'm having For breakfast, I might have some tea later because I'm really tired. Tea has been the only thing that's keeping me caffeinated. It is a diuretic. You shouldn't drink that much of it. I drink maybe 1-2 glasses a day, so that's not too bad. So here's what's going on with my diet. I started my journey at 194 pounds. I am currently at 129. So you do the math there, that's 65 pounds, right? Not bad. I've lost 65 pounds. However, I was 5 pounds less than that. I was at 124. So I had lost 70 pounds and I've gained 5 pounds back. Which, if I talk to my doctor, he's probably going to tell me I'm crazy, but seeing that I've been doing some modeling lately, that 5 pounds means a lot. It could make or break whether I'm able to actually get into an outfit or put on a pair of jeans or a dress. And I don't want to jeopardize my health in order to lose the weight, but at the same time, I don't want to get myself in a situation where I'm stuck and I can't do what I enjoy doing, which is the modeling right now. So on May 1st, I have an appointment with my doctor. I haven't seen him in, I think, 2 or 3 months. And I'm going to have him do a fill. And a fill basically is like this. Okay, I'll just pretend this is my stomach. So this is my stomach. And let's say right here is a port. It's like almost like being a diabetic, but the port is on the inside of your body instead of the outside. And that port is connected to a rubber type band that is around your stomach. And they take a needle, this is the needle, and they stick it in your skin where the port is supposed to be. And they either fill and put more fluid into that band, which tightens around your stomach. It makes it to where you can't eat as much food and you have a bigger restriction, or they take the fluid out and makes it to where you can eat a little bit more, you don't have that much of a restriction, and you are, pretty much able to do mostly what you want. Now, I have an 11 cc band. I'm restricted at 7.9 cc's right now. I'm going to ask him to put fluid in so that I'm restricted more so I can get down that extra weight so I have those restrictions again. I'm going to have to modify my diet because I have been slacking so bad. Like, I've been eating Sonic. I shouldn't be eating meat because I became a vegetarian. I ate a steak the other day. So good. What else did I do? I've been eating a shit ton of sugar. So today was the day that I said I'm going to go back on my regimen. I was going to drink more water. I was going to do my protein shakes. I was going to have just the applesauce every once in a while. I was going to start eating all the beans and rice and stuff that I had in the house because I have vegetarian stuff in the house, so I need to take advantage of that. And I made that my goal. That is my goal for today until the end. I will get back on my regimen because this does no good if they restrict your band and you're still eating the same crap that you've been eating. So that's what's going on with my weight loss. Let's talk about my latest adventures. We can talk about work first. Let's start with work. I have been working as a phone sex operator for, God, almost 4 years. Some days are better than others. Some days I just want to throw the phone at people. Most days I enjoy it. It's definitely an adventure, if you guess you could say that. Some people are just lonely and they want to talk, and that's what I get a lot of the time. And then there's the other, so I won't give it details of what they want, but at least they're not cheating on their spouses, unless you call calling me an infidelity, which could possibly be it, or going out and harming somebody on some of these fantasies they're having, so they're playing it out on the phone. So that's been fun. I've been doing a lot of modeling stuff. I did a artistic nude shots, which were on my Facebook, which I will not share. I'm sorry, I can't link my Facebook to you guys. My Facebook is on lockdown, so I don't have any stalkers. I've had a stalker. I had to lock down my Facebook. So I put the photos on there. I got really good responses from that. I was really proud. And then I did a video shoot with somebody. It was just us hamming it up and tickling, so it wasn't anything extreme. I have another photo shoot at the end of the month. My one that was coming up next week got canceled. That happens. I have another one in the month, and then I have to get with this one guy and see if we're still on to do a shoot at all. And I keep on running into, just like there's flaky models, I keep on running into flaky photographers. Like, I'll send them a message, they'll get back to me, they'll say, yeah, I totally want to do this, and then I will send them a message and say, okay, let's set up a date, what is your idea, da-da-da-da, and then nothing. So I'm like, okay, don't waste my time. I don't have time for that. So that's been happening. I had 2 that were flaky this last month. That's not deterring me. I'm still putting my name out there and doing whatever I can in order to get work. Some of it's trade for print, so I don't get paid for it, but I get the experience and I get the pictures from it, so I can do what I want with those pictures that I receive, and the photographer doesn't charge me, and I don't charge the photographer to take my pictures, so it's kind of like collaboration. Okay, so that's how work is going. School. I only have a couple more minutes, so I gotta get this out. I am so close to getting my certification so that I could teach, but there's 2 tests which are called the Praxis, and 2 of those Praxis tests I keep on failing by like minimal points, by like 2 or 3 points. They're $150 a piece. Every time you fail them, you have to retake them. I won't have the money again until May to retake them, so that's my plan. My goal at this point is to, I don't care how many times I have to repay, I will get those tests taken and pass by the end of my degree program. Right now I'm in my master's degree for educational leadership, which means if I decide to become a school principal, I could do that because I have the credentials to do so. I also have an associate's in arts, and I have a bachelor's of science in elementary and special education. So it's not like I don't have the educational background, it's just these tests that are required by the state in order for me to do what I need to do. So that's what's going on with school. Adventures that I've been on lately. Let's see. There's a thing in Vegas on Fremont Street called the Zip Line. I'm scared to death of heights. I finally went on it for the first time. It's not that high, but it's high enough for me that it kind of freaked me out at first. But by the time I got halfway down it, I was fine. It's really cool, so if you want to push yourself and kind of like see if you can kind of conquer your fear the easy way, that might be something you want to do if you ever come visit. Did that. What else? Did a rope thing in the park, and now that we're talking about rope, I'll show you this. Did a rope thing in the park, got suspended upside down by my ankles. I haven't done that. I got a single leg and a double leg suspension. I want to try to push myself a little bit further to stay in it next time, because I think I was in there like a minute and a half and it was so much pressure on my ankles I wanted out. I don't think it was fair to the person who rigged me up that they had to take me out so soon. So next deal I'm going to do that. So speaking of rope, this is the coconut rope that I finally acquired. It is really, really rough. You can see it. You see it? It's really, really rough. It's not nice at all. It feels like barbed wire on your skin. Now I have that. I think the only rope I don't have is linen. So at some point I want to acquire some linen. So yes, it did that. Tomorrow is NAB, which is the National Association of Broadcasters Convention. I told you I was busy. National Association of Broadcasters Convention, which is like an electronic nerd's like dream. There's cameras, there's video broadcasting equipment, there's TVs, there's digital software that you can use. You name it, it's there. You can't, it's not open to the public. It's, you have to have an N. I have an N. So I go every year. A whole bunch of cool people are going to be there. B&H are going to be there. Apple's going to be there. GoPro's going to be there. Definitely going to be awesome. It's the last day of the convention, which everybody's going to be like, sell, sell, sell. So maybe I'll get some deals depending on how much money I have. And then tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, and then at night I have opening day of the Las Vegas 51's baseball game. You can drag me to pretty much every sport except tennis, golf, and football. But baseball is like my #1. So we're going to do that. And then tonight we are going to take the dog to what's called doggy date night, which is in the park, so I could try to get him socialized with other animals. I know this vlog wasn't really that adventurous. I could have told you some little more stories about work. I will tell you a short one and then I will let you go because I have to get to work. I had a guy call the other day. Now that you've made it this far, maybe you'll actually hear this joke. Called the other day and he couldn't talk to me because he got Astroglide on his phone. So it was sound like he was going through a tunnel and I was hearing like every 5th word. So I basically said, clean your phone off. When you get it done, you can call me back and we will see if we can get this going. So stuff like that happens to me and it's always hilarious. Like, I like when weird, funny things happen. I will record another vlog tomorrow. Let you know how the doggy thing went and how my diet's going, because I'm on a goal. I have a huge goal, so we'll see how that happens. Hope you guys have a great day, and I love you. Mwah.